that are coming into this thing, you're learning to become leaders, not followers. So I'll read that again. It says, "Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Yahushai, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men who shall be able to teach others also." So don't waste your time teaching guys like Baloo, because he's not a faithful man. Baloo is just out there. He'll come out. I heard he was out there on the streets again.
Oh, I got to see that.
Yeah. He's back
it must
out
have been a perfect day. It must have been it was just right.
Yep.
The just right guy. I can't believe I got to see that, man.
Yeah,
I gotta actually see that, man.
Yeah, he got the video up. On when you go on the site, he left off GMS and he's back out on the street, but the camera don't show you him. The camera just shows the audience. You don't see him on the camera. I wonder why.
You gotta wonder.
And then there was a so-called black woman that came up, and he's a demon, and she was being a demon to him. Then she called him a welfare recipient because he set up his camp right in front of Burger King. She called him, "You ain't nothing but a Burger King welfare recipient. You got no job. You need to get a job." So
see, that's the stigma that you get.
That's right.
That's the stigma that you get.
That's
now,
right.
He's supposed to be a bus driver out there in Jersey, and he works, but that's the stigma that you're going to get from our people. That if you out there teaching the word of the Most High, doing what the ancient prophets did, you're a bum, you ain't got a job. And that's why we always say we only dealing with the elect. And I'm going to say this. Among the women of Israel, there ain't no such thing as the elect among the women. The elect are of men and their families, okay?
That's it. And that's what you guys say about us. You guys say that about us, about us being bummerlights, and don't have jobs. So the woman said that to you, Baloo. So does that make it true because she said that to you?
Well, he's back. I'm at his site now, Hard Rock Truth. He got it's 4 videos, but then he's of him on the street. But now he's back, 14th Street Israelites, GMS Tahar the Hateful.
Hey, well, you know what? Hey, if you back out there, we put your ass back out there, man, by cursing your ass out. Now, all I gotta see is Mike and Ice, the Dino kid out there. That'll be a laugh. And please go out there, man, so I can watch you guys, man. I like a good laugh.
You had something else to go by?
No, I was just looking at the site, the new video he has. I was just looking at the comments. Tahar the Hateful, pretty much the same. It's the same old, the same old characters talking the same old shit. Basically.
Yeah, but going back to you, Baloo, the woman called you a bum, said you're nothing but a Burger King welfare recipient. That you don't have no job. So, but does that make it true? Now, let's say somebody heard that and they keep repeating that to everybody else around there, and you're working. That's a damn lie, man. So the same thing that you guys say about us. You say that we're bummerlights, we don't work, we don't have no jobs. And pretty much every brother in GMS has a job, and whatever brother's not working, they're looking for work. And other brothers are helping them, to try to get work for themselves. So you guys say stuff about us, that's not true. But then when people say it about you, oh, they're slanderous, they're bearing false witness, they're this, they're that. It's like World War III. Because the standards are different, for you guys than it is for us. But you know what? It's all right.
Yeah, let me read this here. This is sent to me concerning there was a video put up called a chosen seed, or the chosen seed of Israel. They confronted the IUIC, and this was out in Michigan. All right, and it said chosen seed, location Detroit, Michigan. It said this is what it said about those cats that was out there dealing with a thun. It says they split off from Bubble Eyes during the time he wanted to do his mass Exodus to Egypt. Now that showed you that them guys were off for them to even believe that shit, because I heard that someone went out there to Egypt and then they kind of woke up. It says many of them in this group were among them that left stranded in Egypt by Babylonites after formed their own group. They also believe in other contrary books like the book of Enoch, the book of Yasha. Now, even though the book of Yasha is mentioned in the Chronicles, but the current book of Yasha is not the actual book of Yasha, because when you read through it, it's madness up in there. You know, it sounds like a bunch of scripts for a movie. Their doctrine is strange. They follow the Friday sundown to Saturday sundown Sabbath and believe Babylon is Rome. So they're off, all right? And as you can see by the video, they imitate the gutter rat Jew. Yeah, the way they were dressing. Their camp is around the corner from our camp. Also, we just found out not too long ago, I guess he's putting there, IUIC has set up a camp down the street from us. And that further proves, that's more, that confirms that Nate has to be set up. Because basically he's setting mirror camps up. Anywhere we set up, he'll set up a camp a couple of blocks from us. And he did that before, you know?
Well, that Dallas camp. The Dallas camp that they have, the IUIC Dallas camp, led by that nut job Shakya, that out there, that spot that he's speaking at, brothers used to speak there. The Dallas camp, the GMS Dallas camp used to speak there at one time, but they shook the dust because there was no fruit coming out of there. You know, so they moved to the next location. So basically, any city you guys are going to, you setting up. Either you setting up down the street from one of the GMS camps, or you setting up in a spot that the GMS camps used to set up at. You know, because you guys weren't out there before. You know, that this is just something that happened within the last couple, maybe the last year or two. You know, where you started branching out to different states. You know, I mean, you had camps in different states, but as of late, you've been going, especially spots where GMS is set up on at. You know. You got something?
Yeah, I got a scripture. This is the book of Philippians 1:15-16. It says, some indeed preach Yahushua even of envy and strife, and some also of goodwill. Now, Nate, he's not teaching Yahushua of goodwill. First of all, he don't even mention the name. That's first and foremost. And second of all, he's not doing it of goodwill. He's doing it, his main motivation is money, man. Guy ain't nothing but a quick buck artist. That's all he is, using the truth as a means of making money. And also he's showing envy against Great Millstone, envy against GMS, envy and strife. Then the 16th verse says, the one preach Yahushua of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds. So back there during the time of Paul, you had certain groups that were doing the same thing that Nate is doing today. And Paul spoke about those groups back then, and you have them now. You have your examples now. Another group is Fopi, man. You know, envy and strife. And